Fuzzy here. It is August 4th, 2021, and look what we got there. Isn't that something? Soak that in a little bit. One of a kind. Absolutely unique and amazing. I got the privilege of meeting the guy that owns this yesterday, right there. And he was kind enough to get it out, and we ran it up and down the road a little bit. This bike was built by Chuck Blythe originally. He was a member of what club?
Nuggets Motorcycle Club.
The Nuggets Motorcycle Club. Started in the 60s. Two knuckle frames and pieces of others put together. Originally had knucklehead motors in it. About 78, Harley started selling these shovel heads as crates, and they bought two of them, sequential serial numbers. Harley didn't want to sell them sequential, but after talking about the project, they decided they'd do that. So they've got that here. 80-inch. Absolutely amazing to me. Both motors run, both motors are tied together. It's not a dummy motor that tags along or anything. He's got a, it's got some unique features that
You've got a picture of the primary, don't you?
yeah, I do have a picture of the primary.
No, I mean the inside of it. Did I give you a picture of the inside of the primary?
I'm not sure. We'll have to, we'll figure that one out.
Right.
Okay, it's running Keenan carburetors. The bike has, it shares, both engines share one charging system. The rear engine has an alternator. Each engine has its own oil system, but they all dump into one tank. Here's the feed lines off the front and then the rear together. Like I said, one battery. The starter starts the rear motor.
No, it starts both of them, but the front engine has compression releases.
Okay, starter starts both motors at once. Front engine has compression releases, and he was showing me that here. I should introduce you.
I'm Willard.
Willard. Anyway, the proud owner of this amazing machine.
I've owned it, I don't know, 22 years.
So your brother originally, right?
He originally built it and died before it was done.
Right, and then it got passed on to another brother and sold to other people, and you found it, brought it back.
Yep.
Put it all back together, got it running properly. And you've been driving it for, like you said, over 20 years now.
I can leave it on Main Street in Sturgis and walk 2 or 3 blocks down Main Street and still know where it's parked.
Because
there's a crowd around it.
I'm sure of that. I have absolutely no doubt. Absolutely an amazing thing. This primary cover, this is something you put together? You all built?
No, 3 other guys built most of it. I've only repaired it. I designed the primary drive that's inside of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I did the primary drive inside. 3 other guys did the cover.
Right.
And I put it back together.
Absolutely amazing. These are solid steel, you were saying?
Yep.
All the way to the back?
That's bar stock.
Bar stock. You say the battery is gone out of here, so this is a...
Yeah, about 7 or 8 quarts.
7 or 8 quart tank, so it's shared. Rigid, of course.
Banana caliper that still works.
Yep. Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones.
I have the tack for it. I just don't have it put on.
Right. Then the ignition systems, you said there's a trick to that, and you were telling me you'll give me the name of who produced that for you.
Yeah, and I can't remember right now, and I feel bad about that because one ignition system failed after it was like 2 or 3 years old, and they provided a brand new one for me for free.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was a good company, and it's Dana, and I think they're 2000i ignition systems.
Hi. Yep. Well, I'm going to talk with him a little bit more, and we'll get back to y'all in a bit.
Okay, so the sequence is to make sure the compression releases are off on the front motor.
Okay.
And they are. And to valve in both carburetors. And wait a minute, because
gotta let it go.
I run the carburetors dry every time I park it.
That's what we usually do too with ours.
Yeah.
Who made that cover for you? Did you do that?
Several different people worked on that.
Over the
I
years.
repaired it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have parts to build another one. I just haven't done it yet.
Well, the way you described it actually looks better than what you were describing the other day.
Oh, it's been blown apart a few times.
That's what you said.
Yeah, you can see evidence inside. And the chain, the long chain, when it's idling, is always hitting it. Once they're up at speed and it smooths out, it's not hitting it. But I can't stop that from happening. I can't make it tight enough.
Yeah.
And these kill one engine at a time, and I use them when I'm diagnosing trouble.
Gotcha.
All right.
Alternator on the back. One tank for both scavenge systems.
Yep.
One clutch. Both engines. Amazing. I ran an ad for a bunch of Harley parts that we had stashed, and Willard is the person that responded to it. He showed up, spoke all the languages of Harley, you know, shovelhead, knucklehead, panhead, knew it all, sounded legit, and in the course of conversation told us he had a twin-engine Harley-Davidson, showed us a picture, and I was absolutely amazed. Made plans immediately to get up there the next day to see this thing, and 4-hour ride each way, and I had appointments that evening, so I had to get up there. Had about an hour to do video and visit with the bike, and then get going again. The bike needs much more time than that, so I'm making plans to visit with him again, hopefully in the next month, and we'll do a better job, get a more thorough video. The bike, we think it's the only street legal twin in Iowa, twin engine bike in Iowa, and she's a real beauty. She's been to all kinds of events, Sturgis, Chief Blackhawk, you know, who knows what else, everything over the years. She's been an easy rider. May of 1982, she was in the Reader's Ride section. Only bike to ever have a fold-out that we know of, and she needs it at 11 feet long. She's also 1,100 pounds, and the reason she weighs so much is, of course, the twin engines and the solid steel frame. They're not tubes. It's the bottom of the frames are solid steel all the way to back. So, a lot of mass there. The bike's powered by the two shovel heads, each producing between an 80-inch shovel is supposed to produce between 62 and 66 horsepower and about 70 foot-pounds of torque each. So that would put this at about 140 foot-pounds of torque and about a little over 130 horsepower. It's nothing to sneeze at, especially in an old Harley. Yes, she is fast, and he showed me that. And yes, he did ask me if I wanted to ride it. Lucky man, right? Wahoo! Again, if you know anything about this motorcycle, have seen it, know any part of its history or story, please post below. I'd love to hear about it. If you have a nifty old bike like this, or know somebody that does, something we could make a good video of, please get a hold of me. I'd love to see it, love to hear about it. Post the comments below. Thanks for watching. Help us beat YouTube's algorithm by hitting like and subscribe. and then get out there and ride. Wahoo! Yeah, I'm just amazed how easy it starts for you.
It didn't always. Well, I'm going to leave them shut so I can just get it in there.